Friends, in this video, we are going to see how to set up the Python editor, which is Pycharm editor, which is a better editor than idle, which is available in Python default installation. After Python default installation, you will get an editor. It is known as idle. We cannot code that because it's not that much good enough, and that not debugging capacity is not available on that idle. So for that reason, we are going to this is the Python default editor. It is very similar to text or notepad. Okay, we'll use the Python. You have to go to Google and type download Python. The first name you have to click. In my case, I have already opened that. uh, there will be two options available. I have already clicked on that option. That's why I am just going to back. There are two options available. One is professional, another is community. Community is fully free. Professional, if you are taking, you have to pay some amount. Okay, then you have to click on download button. In my case, it's already been downloaded. This is my Pycharm. I am going to install this. I can see my download. Okay, so installation steps are simple, very as usual normal softwares. You have to click on next, 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 next. It will ask for you the 32-bit or 64-bit you need to install. It's taking some time depending on your system configuration. So it asks us which version of launcher we need to create. In my case, I am selecting 64-bit. Next. Now it's going to finish the installation of Pycharm. This is the step one of the Pycharm installation. The step two is we need to set our environmental variable in our system, and the step three is we need to set up that environmental variable path in the Pycharm editor. Now, after this successful installation, we will do the step number 2 and 3. Now we can do also step number 2. We have to go to our My Computer and properties, advanced system setting, environmental variable. Here you need to check your Python home is available or not. In my case, there are two Python installed. That's why it's showing Python home 27 and 37. And another cross check you need to do. You need to go to your path and check whether your Python is present or not. You have to go to till your Python installation scripts. In my case, it's C 37 scripts and Python 37C. Okay, and I will show you Python 27 is also there because I am using two versions of Python. See, it's Python 27 till DLL. You know, no need of adding this DLL. If you are doing some advanced programming, then you need to add only two things: till scripts and till Python. You can add these two variables in your variable name path. These two variable, and please don't forget to add semicolon after this adding variable, and in between semicolon also. Then you need to okay, 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 okay. Then how will you check, cross check your Python is correctly installed or not? To check our step number 2 is correctly successful, we need to go to our command prompt and type python space hyphen v. It will show you the Python default version for your system. Then to exit, you have to give the command exit. Okay. In between, the Python installation is got ready. We will finish this and we will go to our start menu. We will see the Pycharm is there. We will open that Pycharm. Now step number 1 got finished. Step number 2 got finished. Step number 3 will follow. Now it's loading its workspace because I have already created my workspace and it's by default loading. For your case, it will not load your workspace. It will ask you to create a new workspace. You can give your my document. By default, it will create a folder in your document. In your document, by some projects. I'll show you how to create. Here the third step. After this third step, I will show you how to create a new project. The third step is you have to go to this Pycharm settings. After going to Pycharm setting, maybe this project interpreter is got hidden. Just click on this project eclipse project interpreter. Here you need to see whether your default system default interpreter is available or not. If not available, you have to click on solve. After then, you have to click on add method. Add button is there. Uh, if it is showing your Python default interpreter as your Python installation system interpreter, it's okay. You need to click on that and press OK. If not showing, you have to click on add button. After clicking on add button, you have to select the system interpreter. There will be three interpreter. You have to select the system interpreter. In the system interpreter, there will be Python C Python 27. If not there, then you have to click and browse that location. In my case, it's about install in C. So I will go to C and Python interpreter. It's showing only C documents. Okay, Python 27. Then you have to select this, and after selecting this Python exe, you have to click on OK. Okay, so it will come now. You have to click on OK. So it will come to default C. In my case, it was already present. That's why I am removing one. You have to click on OK. Then it will show you the path C Python 27 exe. Then you have to click on OK. This is the step number 3 got finished. After this, your compiler is ready and your editor, Pycharm editor, is ready to write the Python codes. In my case, it's showing some existing projects. I'll show you how to create a new project and work on it. You have to click on a file, new project, test. Project name is test. It will ask you the location. In my case, I'm saving Eclipse workspace. Okay, here you can see the Python interpreter. You can set the different interpreter for your Python projects. Okay, so if you want to create a new virtual environment, or if you are interested on virtual environment and Conda environment to know about, you can give me a comment on the below video. I will make separate video for virtual environment and Conda environment. So you have to create. So it will ask you new window as current window. I am just clicking a new window. So it will open a new window of that project. Your file structure will be like this. So you after then you have to create a new file. There are different types of file. You have to create a Python types of file. As you can see, Python. I am giving you the name as first program. It will set up the paths. Here I am giving the simple print command. Welcome to run scripting. So how we'll run this? We'll right click and run the program. You can able to see the output will come the below window. Thank you friends. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and let us know your feelings in the comment section. Thank you.